Okay, hey, listen, I haven't promoted this at all. If you want to buy anything from our current merch run, store.destiny.gg. Check it out. We got hoodies, cute shirts, plushies, mugs, hats. There you go. Okay, RTBA keeps linking allegations from younger actor in Secession. One, I've never watched the show, so I don't care. And then two, women are coming forward with awful claims about it. This awful claims verbiage makes it sound like it's nothing. Let me speed read this. Multiple allegations about niggas sexually abused women and girls. Okay. Of attempting to pursue her sexually when she was 16. And now deleted the woman claims attempted to lure her back to his hotel room despite the fact she was underage. How old is he? 34? How long ago was this? Someone says Braun invited me back to his hotel room. I told him I was in high school. He didn't care. He gave me his number. And he invited me back to his hotel room. I declined because I didn't want to get assaulted. But I later found out the same day. I don't believe women. I don't believe that. I don't even believe it. Nicholas Braun is accused of using his New York City bar race to facilitate predatory behavior. It's widely known in New York City that Braun uses his bar to seek out younger women to sleep with. The bar in question is younger women. This isn't. What do you mean, minors or? Okay. He used to creep around college bars when he was in his late 20s. I know someone he hooked up with when she was 18, 19. I don't even care about the rest of it. I don't care. Sorry, I stopped caring. Okay. When you're trying to vet claims, what do you look for when it comes to certain evidence that they are true? Really, I should be speaking probabilistically, but she shared photos of herself with Braun at Coachella when she was 16 years old, though didn't provide details on when exactly this was. So she seems interested. If she's sharing photos with a guy, it seems like she's relatively interested. Basically, when I was 16, this man tried to fuck me, she says, referring to the photos of her and Braun together. So they took pictures together. The woman says that Braun invited me back to his hotel room. I told him I was in high school and he didn't care. Telling him you're in high school is a little vague because, like, she could be 18, which I guess we could argue is creepy or whatever, but it's not illegal. He gave me his number and then he invited me back to his hotel room. I declined because I didn't want to get assaulted. What the verbiage here sounds, when I see verbiage like this, verbiage will kind of like tip me off. This is like, and it might not be fair for me to do this, by the way. So if you disagree, that's fine. You're within your right to disagree. If I was a therapist and somebody came into my office and they were like, hey, I feel like I have ADHD. And I go, really? Well, let's talk. Why do you feel like you have ADHD? And they say, well, I often fail to give close attention to details, and I make careless mistakes in my schoolwork. I often have difficulty sustaining attention in tasks or even during recreational activity. I often don't seem to listen when I'm spoken to. Like, it's like, bro, you're reading me the fucking DSM-5 like criteria for ADHD. Like, I don't even know if I'm here. Like, that's what this sounds like. That's what you would do in the appointment? I would just kick him out. What are you supposed to say? You have like a more human conversation than this. This sounds like a TikTok conversation. Like, a man came up to me yesterday and he engaged in sexual harassment. Like, nobody talks like that. It's just weird. The question is, what is someone who has ADHD actually going to say? Well, I mean, they probably say something like, I have a lot of trouble focusing. I even have trouble keeping myself clean sometimes. I start a lot of tasks and I fucking can't finish anything. I don't know. You speak like a human. But I don't know. Maybe nobody can anymore. I don't know. Don't care. Don't care. And anytime you've got like a bunch of other claims in here, they're all weak as fuck. He used to creep around college bars in his late 20s trying to fuck 18, 19-year-olds. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Like, it was common knowledge among girls at my college that if you went to the bar he owns and he was there, you'd probably end up sleeping together. It's so horrifying reframing that in this light. What's horrifying about that? Horrifying? What part? Another user alleged that Braun used his bar as sexual collateral, stating, apparently he goes there regularly and is always seen leaving with women in their early 20s. He's 34 now. Are we Are we getting to the point to where for you Gen Z dipshits, is the age of consent 25 now? Like, is that essentially where we're at? I'm sure some women go there to meet him, but he definitely uses his secession fame and his bar to his full advantage, aka to sleep with as many young women as possible. It's not wrong, I guess, but it is gross. How is it wrong or gross? If you're reasonably successful, I'm sorry, if you're incredibly successful, if you've got like a lot of fucking resources and shit, you have a bar, you can fucking, well, who cares if you fuck girl? Like, well, who cares? Yeah, no shit. Other Twitter and Reddit users are convinced that Braun wields his influence in a less than legal way. Nick used to DM 17, 18-year-old fans in 2020 a lot, stated one claim on Reddit. One claim on Reddit? Is that where we're at now? One claim on Reddit? There have been rumors with him sleeping with barely legal girls. Okay, a claim on Reddit says that there have been rumors of him sleeping with legal girls. What are we even talking about at this point? What the fuck are we even talking about? While Braun supporters might combat these rumors as purely that, rumors, it's important to recognize that women coming together and speaking truth to power often takes the form of telling one another stories of lived experiences. In this way, networks are formed and underground sources of knowledge are created. It can be via community. I don't care. I'm done. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Stop. RTBA is trying to.
They're a little thing they want to hold on to, and I guess that's me.
Okay, so this is me when I was 16. This is baby girl in question. Another reference pic. But basically, when I was 16 years old.
Why are my... Am I mean for saying this? Fuck, my inner college man is coming out. Why the fuck are minors even allowed at Coachella? Is it just... I feel like I would be irritated. I feel like if I was at Coachella, I feel like I would be irritated if there were like high school kids there. But that just might be my old college brain that pisses me off. Like, are they allowed to, or... Destiny, that's not inner college brain, that's old man brain. No, that's college brain. As soon as you're a college person, you don't want to be anywhere near high school kids. When you're a high school kid, hanging out with college kids is the coolest thing in the world. And as soon as you're in college, if there's high school kids at a party, it's the lamest, stupidest shit in the world. I say that, but hey, maybe Coachella is like a ton of fun. Maybe I just hear, maybe I hear like a bunch of different things. But I feel like Coachella has a fuck ton of drugs, a fuck ton of drinking, a fuck ton of partying, a fuck ton of sex. I don't know why the fuck you would ever send kids into that environment. That just seems wild to me. But I might be fucking retarded. Maybe there could be whole other sections of Coachella that I'm just not aware of. But like when I think of like big festivals and I think of like big parties, I think of like is it EDM or is it EDC? When I think of these things, it's usually a bunch of people going, doing a ton of fucking drugs, having a lot of fucking sex, a lot of drinking. The idea of sending like 14, 15, 16-year-olds there, I don't know. That sounds wild to me. Would you let Nathan go to a music festival before 18? Fuck no. And I'd probably go with him if he was 18. But I might just be old and wrong and stupid. I don't know. But everybody that I know goes to these festivals goes to do a ton of drugs and have a ton of sex.
So this man tried to invited me back to his hotel room. I told him I was in high school. He didn't care. He gave me his number.
Like, what she says here also makes me think that she lied about her age. The way that people say things and don't say things, why would you tell somebody you're in high school? Why wouldn't you say, I was 16? Why would you say in high school? Why wouldn't she say 16?
I told him I was in high school. He didn't care. He gave me his number and he invited me back to his hotel room. I declined because I didn't want to get assaulted. But I later found out that same day he actually... someone else who I went to high school with who was also underage. So I'm not really buying this like baby girl thing. Just thought I'd like.
I don't know, dude. Can you be 18 in high school in America? Yes.